Good morning, friends. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel Karim Classes. And today I am here for describing a beautiful scenario in front of you. And in this video, I will tell you how can you describe any scenario in your own language, in very simple language, simple words. Friends, in my previous video, I told you about a method. By using that method, by using this method, you will be able to speak English fluently. And this method is about practice. And practice, about what practice? Uh, I was talking about practice of speaking something. Whatever you see, whatever you feel, surrounding in your surrounding areas, whatever you see, whatever you feel, you have to speak, and you have to be in the habit of translating. If you do this practice again and again, again and again, definitely in coming 15 days, 20 days, you will be able to speak English fluently. So in this video I will describe this scenario in my own words, simple words. You have to listen this video attentively, you have to watch this video attentively, and after watching this video you have to do the same process. And if you do this process practice again and again in a disciplined manner, definitely your English will be improved. So let's get started without wasting any time, and let's come to the point. So first of all, as you can see that there is a plant in front of you. First of all, I would like to tell you that at present time I am standing in my garden, and this garden is just in front of my house. And as you can see that this is a plant of Chinese narangi. In our regional language we say this plant khatti. So this plant is a evergreen plant, and throughout the year this plant gives fruits, and throughout the year this plant is having fruiting and flowering as well. So as you can see that there are so many little fruits on it, and about that, and besides this I would like to tell you that as a there is a creeper which is lying on the net. नेट मीन्स यानी जाल बनाया हुआ है, तो मैंने ये जाल बनवाया है. तो मैं बोलूँगा इस सेंटेंस को, आई विल स्पीक दिस सेंटेंस लाइक दिस, दैट आई हैव मेड दिस नेट. Sorry, I have got this net made. This is a positive sentence, and whenever you have to, whenever subject doesn't do anything and something is done by someone, किसी के द्वारा किया जाता है, तो उस सेंटेंस को हम पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस की तरह बनाते हैं. तो इन दिस सेंटेंस इफ़ यू हैव टू से दैट मैंने ये नेट बनवाया है, तो मैंने खुद नहीं किया बल्कि मैंने बनवाया है. तो इन दिस सिनेरियो आई विल से दिस सेंटेंस इन इंग्लिश लाइक दिस, दैट आई हैव गॉट दिस नेट मेड बाय समवन. अब किसने बनाया, हु हैज़ मेड इट, इट डजंट बिग मैटर, ये कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, लेकिन बनाया है. तो आप इस सेंटेंस को पॉजिटिव वर्ब की तरह बोलेंगे, तो आप बोलेंगे इस सेंटेंस को, यू हैव गॉट दिस नेट मेड. ओके, एंड if we talk about positive sentence, so I will tell you about these positive structures in coming videos. So first, at present time I'm going to describe. So first we listen whatever you have to listen whatever I am going to describe here. So whatever ideas coming in your mind, I am speaking here. This is not a pre-planned video. My main purpose is making you feel, making you realize, making you learn that how can you learn English, how can you speak English, how can you be able to speak English fluently. So whatever ideas coming in my mind, whatever ideas coming in my mind, I am speaking right now. Okay, so as you can see that there are so many cement pots. These are cement pots, and there are so many cement pots lying on the ground, as you can see that. And in these cement pots there are, I have grown 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock plants. And if we talk about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock plants, means in our regional language we say these plants bichuganti. And why do people say these plants 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? Then as far as my knowledge is concerned, I would like to tell you that because these plants blossoms during the day between 9 to 12 o'clock. So maybe this is the reason, that this may be the reason, you can say ये कारण हो सकता है. So this may be reason that people call these plants 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So this may be the reason. I am not confirm about that, but according to my thinking, according to my knowledge, this may be happened. Okay, now besides this, if we talk about other plants, there are so many plants in my garden. As you can see that this is a sapodilla. Sorry, that is था, अब ये नज़दीक आ गए तो दिस इज़ हो गया ना. तो दिस नज़दीक के लिए हम जिसका यूज़ करते हैं, तो दिस इज़ sapodilla. Sapodilla मीन्स होता है चीकू. तो दिस प्लांट इज़ आल्सो अ ब्यूटीफुल प्लांट, and is growing very fast, looking very attractive. And this year definitely I hope that I will get some fruits from this, because there is a little bit flowering on it, as you can see that, yeah, as you can see that there is a little bit flowering on it. So I hope I will I will get some fruits from it. And besides this, as you can see that there is, you know घास बिछी हुई है, तो आप इसे बोल सकते हैं there is a beautiful grass lying on the ground. And yeah, this sentence you can speak like this, that this ground is covered with beautiful green grass. There are so many ways to express your use, because nowadays, because when we speak English is spoken. If I talk about English language, English is spoken for expression. And if you are able to express your views in front of other people's opinion, you know very well that language. So our main purpose should be there, that we are able to express our views in front of other people's. But nowadays, this is a big problem is over here, that people speak English for impression. But as far as my thinking is concerned, impression should not be here. Okay, so besides, I would like to tell you that now I am speaking whatever ideas coming in my mind. Please keep in mind this thing, that whatever, because now I'm standing in my garden and I'm speaking, I'm describing the scenario, but besides it, whatever ideas coming in my mind, I'm speaking right now. So you have to, don't think about that, what this man is speaking about anything. No, it doesn't be, you don't think about that. You have to think that whatever structures, whatever sentences, whatever words I'm using present time, you have to, create this habit. Whatever ideas coming in your mind, you have to speak. It doesn't matter that which type of ideas coming in your mind, whatever ideas, but you have to speak those ideas ditto. Whatever ideas coming in your mind in Hindi, you have to translate all the sentences into English. If you do this practice again and again, definitely improvement will happen. And this is the simple process, and this is the very process that by following this process, definitely you will improve your English. So besides it, I would like to tell you that I would like to show you that this is my little champ, as you can see that, and he's jumping, and he's walking while jumping. आप ऐसे कह सकते हैं ना, उछलते हुए चल रहा है, तो he's walking, घूम रहा है, तो he's walking while jumping. Now he's going towards there, and he's staring towards the cement pots. And once again he उछलने लगा, he kept jumping, you can see that. Yeah, now as you can see that this is a papaya tree, and last year I grew these plants by seeds. And as you can see that there is a this plant is having a papaya as well, as you can see. Look, you can see it yet. So this plant is having a papaya, as you can see. So last year I grew 10 papaya plants by seeds, and at present time I have 1 and 2 and 3, that is 1, and this is 1. So at present time I have 4 papaya trees, as you can see that. And I hope definitely I will get some papayas from these plants this year. And as you can see this, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, I am speaking again and again this sentence, as you can see. इसका मतलब होता है जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं. तो as you can see that this is a water tank, and we use rainwater. We collect rainwater in this water tank. And I would like to recommend you also should have this type of water tank in your home, because as far as my thinking is concerned, as my knowledge is concerned, rainwater is the best water regarding drinking. So throughout the year we use this water for drinking. And I also would like to recommend you should have this water tank, and you should use rainwater for drinking. So besides this, what shall I say when now I am using this sentence, what shall I say. So what shall I say का मतलब होता है क्या कहूँ. जब भी whenever you have to say फॉर्मेशन वाले सेंटेंसेस आपको जब भी बोलने हो, जैसे कोई भी सेंटेंस जिसमें आता है, जैसे क्या कहूँ, कहाँ जाऊँ, कैसे करूँ, किसे बताऊँ, किसे समझाऊँ, तो all the sentences whatever I am speaking right now, all the sentences all the sentences are being ended with formation. So you have to speak whenever you get chance of speaking like this type of sentences. So you have to use shall verb as a फॉर मेकिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंसेस. ओके, जैसे मैंने कहा मैं क्या बताऊँ, तो व्हाट शैल आई टेल यू. मैंने कहा मैं कैसे समझाऊँ, हाउ शैल आई कन्विंस यू, है ना. मैं कैसे समझाऊँ, हाउ शैल आई मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड. मैं कहाँ जाऊँ, है शैल आई गो. मैं क्यों करूँ, व्हाट शैल आई डू. मैं क्या करूँ, सॉरी, मैं क्या करूँ, व्हाट शैल आई डू. मैं क्यों करूँ, व्हाट शैल आई डू. तो दिस टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंस यू, दिस टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर्स यू कैन, you by using this type of structure you can make sentences. So and this is my purpose. This is my only purpose for teaching you that whatever in daily routine, whatever ideas coming, whatever situations you face during the day, so you should be able to make sentences, whatever sentence you face throughout the day. So you should try whenever you get chance, you have to speak. Okay, now let's talk about guava trees. This is a guava tree, and this is a beautiful tree as well, as you can see that. And besides, as you can see that there is a the sun is as you can see that this is the sun, and sun is behind the clouds, but the rays of the sun are scattered everywhere, and it's looking very great, very attractive scene. So you can enjoy this scene early in the morning. And now I would like to tell you that this is a guava tree, and guava tree, last year I got many fruits from this plant. And if I talk about taste of those fruits, and then I will say just that what a delicious taste it was. So what shall I say about the taste? Well, I only say that the fruit's taste was very delicious. And this year also, definitely I hope that I will get many fruits from this plant. And as you can see that when we see downwards to this plant, that you can see that गुड़ाई की गई है. तो गुड़ाई को इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं वीट करना. WEED, वीट मतलब होता है गुड़ाई करना. सो वेन एवर यू हैव टू सेट कि इस पौधे की गुड़ाई की गई है, तो यू विल से दैट दिस प्लांट हैज़ बीन वीडेड, यू कैन से. या ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं कि गुड़ाई की गई है, तो वीडिंग हैज़ बीन वीडेड. बेटा नो डोंट प्लक द लीव्स, है ना. ओके, या just I'm making video. Please don't speak right now. After that we will talk later. Okay, yeah. And now as you can see that this is a lemon plant. So this is a big lemon plant. Beside I have two lemon plants, but that lemon plant is younger one, that there is no flowering on it, but this plant is full of flowering, and there is a great fruiting on it. And after flowering, after looking at the flower, it can be inferred means hota hai anuman lagana. It can be inferred that there is a great possibility of good yield. ये ग्रेट पॉसिबिलिटी में कह सकते हैं, संभावना है अच्छी. यील्ड, YIELD, यील्ड मतलब होता है पैदावार. तो आप कह सकते हैं, यानी इस पेड़ को देखते ही मेरे दिमाग में ख्याल आया कि इतने फूल हैं तो अच्छी पैदावार होगी. तो इस सेंटेंस को हाउ विल यू मेक दिस सेंटेंस, हाउ विल यू कंस्ट्रक्ट दिस सेंटेंस इनटू इंग्लिश. तो यू विल हैव टू से, यू विल से दैट बाय लुकिंग एट द फ्लावर्स, बाय लुकिंग at the flowering, it can be inferred that there is a great possibility of good yield, you can say that. Okay, yeah. Now let's talk about the cement posts. As you can see that all these cement posts have been half sunk in the ground. Half sunk यानी डूबे हुए हैं, या besides it you can say that all the cement tanks have been half buried. So both you can use by making sentences, this type of sentences. Okay, so because our main purpose is here to convey our message, and if you are able to convey our message, that's okay. Okay, are you getting me? अब आर यू गेटिंग मी, मैंने ये फ्रेज बोली, आर यू गेटिंग मी, ये सेंटेंस मैंने बोला, इसका मतलब है कि क्या आप मुझे समझ रहे हैं. तो कुछ ऐसे छोटे छोटे सेंटेंसेस हैं, और डेली रूटीन में हम बोलते हैं वी स्पीक दिस टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंस रेगुलरली इन आवर डेली रूटीन, बट वी डोंट नो हाउ टू स्पीक दिस टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंस इन टू इंग्लिश. सो फॉर मेकिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ वीडियोज, माई मेन पर्पज इज ओवर हियर दैट you are able to speak this type of sentences. So whenever I in next days, in coming days, whenever I will make video, so in my video I will use this type of structures, this type of sentences, so that be familiar with you. So I'm using at present time this type of structure, and in future coming videos definitely I will use this type of structure. So and at present time I'm describing this scenario, and yes, because there are so many sentences I can use here, there are so many ideas. The main problem is over here that when you speak English and we get stuck. Why? Because if generally you are speaking very well, but you are getting stuck. it doesn't mean that you are not able to speak English. It means that ideas are not coming in your mind. And when we don't have any ideas, then definitely it's a natural thing. When you don't have any ideas, then you get stuck. Definitely, no doubt. For example, if I say you please speak about Swami Vivekananda, that time if you don't have any ideas about Swami Vivekananda, that how comes it possible for you that you will speak about Swami Vivekananda? So if you talk about Hindi, for example, you are a Hindi person and you know Hindi very well, that but I speak to you, I say to you, speak Swami Vivekananda, but you know very well the Hindi, but you don't know ideas about Hindi. You don't have any ideas about Swami Vivekananda, that it is not possible for you to speak about Swami Vivekananda in Hindi. So it is mandatory, it is compulsory. You should have ideas. You must have ideas. In fact, you must have ideas. आपके पास ideas तो होने ही चाहिए. Otherwise, you will not be able to speak English. So at present time, I am describing this scenario, but sometimes I got stuck. Sometimes I get stuck. Why? Because ideas don't come in my mind. But you have to create this habit again and again. You have to, you have to do this practice again and again. And when you do this practice again and again, definitely I am improving my English. I am improving my English day by day. Because why? Because I am practicing each and every day for speaking English. That's why I am improving my English. So you have to do the same process. Definitely in the starting you may face some problems, but slowly you will be able to speak English fluently. So let's get about some pomegranate trees. So these are the pomegranate trees. Pomegranate means hota hai anar. So these are the plants, कह सकते हो आप. These are the plants of pomegranate, and all these are plants are full of flowering, and there are so many fruits on it. So definitely after a few minutes ago I used a sentence that अनुमान लगाया जा सकता है. So it can be inferred, you can say it can be inferred that there is a there is a great possibility of good yield. Yield means yield. Yield मतलब होता है उपज. तो इन फूलों को देखकर आप मतलब ये सेंटेंस ऐसे आपको याद करने. You have to learn this type of sentences. You have to learn this type of structures. क्योंकि many times आप use करते you use this type of structure in your daily routine. So after looking these flowers, after looking these plants, first of all I would like to tell you that there is a great scenario in front of me, and after looking at these flowers, it can be inferred, it can be guessed that there is a good possibility, there is a great possibility of good yield, you can say. Yeah. And what shall I say about this scenario, so yeah. I would like to tell you about this swing. This is a swing, a beautiful swing of red color, and swing is a word, as you can see. I would like to tell you that swing is a word, and this word you can use as a noun and as a verb as well. For example, if someone asks me that what is it, then I will say that this is swing. But if you have to say that koi jhule pe jhul raha hai, then what will you say? How will you make this sentence into English? Koi jhule pe jhul raha hai, you will say that someone is swinging. So you can use this word as a noun and as a verb as well. So, and besides it, what shall I say about this scenario? So these are the ideas, these are the thoughts, whatever comes in my mind. So I translate all the sentences into English, and I hope you are enjoying this video and you have enjoyed well, and you have learned something new from this video, some structures, some words, and the way how to describe any scenario in English. So definitely you have learned something new, and this is all about this video. And once again I would like to thank you for watching this video till the very end. And what shall I say? Before finishing this video, I would like to tell you that if you really like my videos, and if you really think that this type of process, this type of style of making videos you are liking, and if you like this style of mine, then please like, share and subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon as well, so that you may get notification whenever I upload any new video. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video till the very end, and see you soon in next video. Till then, keep watching, keep learning, keep growing, keep smiling, and keep motivating yourself by saying this, the dialogue of Dasrath Manji: जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं. Have a nice day.